Imagine standing beside one of the world's largest oceans. The waves are crashing just a few meters away, yet you're dying of thirst. It sounds impossible, but along a 2,000-mile stretch of Africa's southwest coast, that's exactly what could happen. Stretching from just north of Cape Town in South Africa, through the entire coastline of Namibia, and into southern Angola, this is one of the emptiest coastlines on Earth. But why? The answer begins thousands of kilometers away in the icy waters surrounding Antarctica. A powerful ocean current known as the Benguela Current carries freezing cold water northwards along Africa's west coast. Normally, warm oceans heat the air above them, causing water to evaporate. That moisture forms clouds, which eventually fall as rain. But the Benguela Current is different. The water is so cold that the air above it never rises. Instead, it remains trapped close to the ocean's surface, preventing rain clouds from forming. The result is astonishing. Although the Atlantic Ocean is right beside the land, almost no rain falls here. Over millions of years, this created one of the oldest deserts on Earth, the Namib Desert. Scientists believe the Namib has remained dry for at least 55 million years, making it older than almost every other desert on our planet. Some of its sand dunes rise more than 300 meters into the sky before plunging straight into the Atlantic Ocean. Beautiful, but hostile. Fresh water is almost impossible to find. Very few rivers reach the sea, leaving almost no reliable water for farming or permanent settlements. Then there is the fog. When the freezing current meets the scorching desert air, it creates dense banks of fog for much of the year. For wildlife, this fog is a lifesaver, providing the tiny amounts of moisture needed to survive. But for sailors, it became deadly. Combined with powerful waves and hidden sandbanks, the fog has claimed more than 1,000 ships over the centuries. So many vessels were wrecked here that this part of Namibia became known as the Skeleton Coast. Even modern engineering struggles against nature here. The enormous sand dunes are constantly moving, driven by relentless Atlantic winds. Some dunes can shift by several meters every year, burying roads, railway lines, and even entire buildings beneath the sand. One abandoned mining town, Kolmanskop, was once filled with elegant houses and theaters. Today, the desert has reclaimed it. Sand pours through doorways and fills bedrooms, as though nature has slowly erased the town from existence. Yet there is another reason why so few people live here. Hidden beneath the desert sands are some of the world's richest diamond deposits. Large sections of Namibia's southern coastline remain heavily protected because of diamond mining, with access strictly controlled. Ironically, these challenges created an extraordinary wilderness. Desert-adapted elephants roam the sands. Brown hyenas patrol the beaches, and lions have learned to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. And enormous colonies of Cape fur seals thrive along the cold Atlantic shore, untouched by large human cities. So the next time you look at a map of southern Africa and wonder why this enormous stretch of coastline is almost empty, you'll know the answer. A freezing ocean current, an ancient desert, moving mountains of sand, deadly fog, and the incredible power of nature. Sometimes the most fascinating places are unconquerable. If you enjoyed this fascinating fact, don't forget to subscribe to Simply Fascinating, because every place has a story.